Okay, only 2 people on the roof deck. You swear to that. So at no time did the victim, Mr. Mason, climb up to join you on the roof deck? Absolutely not. Dickon! No question about it, he said. None at all. Oh, but yes, of course, I remember seeing them both. I saw the victim inside the closed cabin talking with this man here. Is this true, Mr. McGilded? Dear me, my lord, at the risk of repeating myself, I boarded the omnibus alone, and nodded off inside almost immediately. That's an outright lie. Without doubt, you were engaged in. Let me stop you there, fella, and ask, do you have any evidence at all? At all? Tis all about evidence in courts these days, so it is. You're too well to remember that. I saw you with my own eyes. This is going so well. If anything had happened where we were sitting, yeah, that would either of them have noticed? Well, yes, which is why we are saying that both of you working together. Well, it was on the final run of the omnibus at past 10 o'clock in the evening. It would certainly have been quite dark, perhaps too dark to see clearly. Is this some kind of a lark? This is some kind of a joke, he said. Is that what this is? Or perhaps one or the other of you fell asleep briefly? Are you fair dinkum, sir? Are you serious, sir? That's what he said. It's impossible, I tell you. I'd give you the keys to the vault if you could fall asleep in that bit of code. Oh, well, I will do my best. Give me your money. If you didn't manage it, your eyelids were free shut and you never opened them again. I don't know, some people get around being blind. So, not an issue. That's extreme. It was extreme, I tell you. And we had to put up with it because this man had locked the door. Any true gent would have unlocked it and let me in when I knocked. I'm terribly sorry about that, young fella. But you see, I was away with the fairies and I didn't hear you at all. That's a lie. I saw you through the glass. You were talking to someone. No, 'twas a cold night, so 'twas. People do be seeing things that aren't real and cold. It's hardly surprising. Seeing things! I believe we have reached an impasse here on this particular point. Ugh, you! Don't take it personally now, lad. If I'm a suspect in this case, then it's only fair you and the other fiend are too. Open and free competition is what the capitalist society is all about. This isn't a competition I should like to be involved in, really. In any case, neither of us know the first thing about the victim. No reason to kill him. So, you had never met Mr. Thrice-Tried Mason before? Oh, lummy, no! Not once, never! He never met the man before, he said. Never! And you, Mr. First, had no prior dealings with the victim either? That's right, sir. Hatters don't have much to do with brickmakers, to be perfectly honest, sir. No, I imagine not. You see? How many different ways can I put this? Neither of us have the remotest connection to the gentlemen who are inside the cabin. Oh, game? Can you not do that? What you gotta say, Mr. What you gotta say, McGilded? Mr. McGilded? Yes, Counselor, I can't be doing you for. Did the witness's last statement give you pause for thought somehow? That's the remotest connection. Is that right now, I wonder? What are you insinuating now? Ah, Mr. Fairplay. 'Tis been too long, so 'tas. If I'm not very much mistaken, I believe it's fast approaching, is it not? Your payment date. I beg your pardon? You borrowed 20 guineas from me, sir. At an unconscionable rate of interest. You tricked me. It's extortion. Pure now, is that the total begrudgery, is it? The sort of begrudgery that might motivate the fella to pass his crimes off on another. Ugh. And young Mr. First. Me, sir? What do you want with me, sir? You do be making hats for a living, do you not? That top hat sliding about on your head, is that one of your own creations, is it? Oh, well, I'm still just an apprentice, you understand. I'm learning to find the perfect fit for whatever fine gent walks through the door. The perfect fit, is it? It is a very distinctive design, so it is. Many customers like it, I tell you. They like a distinctive touch. Customers. Such as thrice-fired Mason. Here's a photograph of print of the victim, submitted as evidence of my lord. Oh, this you mean. I can't help thinking that the four fellas had looked distinctly familiar. Wouldn't is a... Oh! That's one of my hats! Aye, that it is. So it seemed the brickmaker was a customer of yours. The sort of customer, I'd wager, you could have had a wee quarrel with over the distinctiveness of the goods. Oh no, sir, absolutely not, sir. Well, there's really nothing more to add. It would to be right to say that two fellas here haven't the remotest connection with them, you see. I rest my case. Y'all looking sus. You little weasel! Ugh. He's better at this than I am. Gosh, Mr. McGilded has certainly been thorough in his research, hasn't he? Please, don't let me let an interruption hold the proceedings. Okay, shut the entire time, couldn't have opened it. Are you quite certain about that? That the skylight was shut the entire time? I'm going to lose my block with you in a minute. He's going to lose his rag with you in a minute. That's what he said. Take a look for yourself. Go on. You see? It's shut fast now. Just like it was on the night. So it is. Of course, I felt the size of Mr. Mason could likely blade through it. Still and all. What? Just looking at the size of the thing, you understand. Now you hold on there a minute, sir. The size of the thing means nothing. No, Zone, let's consider the bigger picture here, shall we? Let's stop buying arcane, shall we? I was riding the omnibus on another occasion when, well, I broke wind, loudly. I shot myself with it as it happens. This is not something we needed to hear. This is an unexpected confession, Mr. First. Oh, I just mean to say, well, the point is I tried to open the skylight, you see. But, just my luck, I couldn't make it budge. The stench was terrible, thanks. Everyone's looking daggers at me, sir. I went as red as rogue, I did. Oh, you expecting me to sentence you? Oh, no, sir. The point is, the skylight can't be open. I tried and tried when I was inside that cabin of shame. Oh? Game, can you stop lurching like that? Gina? What you got? Do you have something to say about that, Miss Lestrade? Miss Lestrade! It opens. The skylight. That is what we're talking about, right? I don't think you need that. All of them skylights open. Dead easy. More easily than you can load that weapon? That's a lie, I tell you. When I broke wind, You can't do it from inside your mug. Oh. Look, a few weeks ago, I was up on the roof deck on them drags. And I had a great haul. I had persons coming at me ears. Miss Lestrade, this is not the forum to be eulogizing, I guess, on the subject of your criminal activities. Well, anyway, I had a bit of a scare. When I lit the last bloke's purse, he got wise to me. All four of them surrounded me so I couldn't up off the bus and leg it. So what I did was, I used a skylight. Opened the catch and jumped right through. What? Yeah, the catch from the skylight is on the top side. That's why you can't open them from the cabin? The skylight opens from the roof deck? Bailiff! Come up onto the roof of that omnibus at once and verify this witness's claims. Well, then. That does not help you two. See? Well then. So, it appears the street girl's statement is quite true. I don't believe it. The skylight opens from the roof deck. Mr. Naruhodo, this could be the clue we've been looking for. Well, counsel for the defense, please continue with your cross-examination. Yes, my lord. So the skylight opens. Perhaps I should investigate for myself. Shit, yeah, well, I might as well. Okay, you shut up for a minute. Let's check it from the top. Yeah. Let's do it. So, what will we find? Okay, certainly see. Hey. No, I want to look. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see that. Wonderful view. So people sit all the way up here on bitter winter nights. Cold air rush past. Blah blah blah. No, I want to see that. I want to see that. Oh, yeah. Can you imagine being dragged around the city in the freezing cold as punishment? Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, that would suck. Perhaps that is the real price you pay to stay out late. No, come here. No. Let me examine that. No! Hold on, maybe I have to do from inside? Alright, come on. Gimme. Okay, better look at it. Yes, it does open very wide, doesn't it? Wide enough to get someone like you through, certainly, Mr. Naruhodo. That's what you're going to? Why someone like me? What is it? Look, just here. Look at this. That's, without question, that's blood. Why would there be a blood stain there? Surely, it can't be unrelated to the case, can it? Well, well now, we have our evidence. Hey, you want your proof? Here you go.
Objection.
On the night in question, the victim was fatally stabbed in the stomach, and immediately afterwards, the victim's body was pushed through the skylight into the cabin below. Those are the facts, and the irrefutable proof remains clearly visible in the omnibus that stands before us today in this very courtroom. What? That's utter humbug! Ugh, can't possibly have any evidence. No, you can't! I mean, we didn't do it, I tell you, it's impossible! Irrefutable proof, here, in this courtroom. Counsel? My lord? I believe everyone would appreciate a little clarification here, Where exactly within the omnibus is this evidence to which you allude? Alright. Do it.
Got it.
That right there. By Jupiter! Is that... blood? Blood? In a murder scene? Surely not. This bloodstain proves two things. Firstly, when the incident occurred, the skylight of their omnibus was open. What? And secondly, the victim was already bleeding when he fell through the opening. Oh my! And so it follows that Mr. McGilded, who was inside the enclosed cabinet himself at the time, cannot possibly be guilty of this crime. Oh, y'all in trouble. Oh. Oh, wait, that was you? That was you? But the blood could have sprayed up there when the fellow was stabbed inside the cabin. And only found its way to that one particular spot on the skylight? Sure. And would that be very convenient? Ah. Then let's keep it in mind that the skylight can only be unfastened from the roof deck. Nope, that's the wrong voice for him. I myself would have been able to open it now, would I? But, there's no way to know for certain, is there? If the jet really fell through the skylight, I mean. Why don't you have a good look at the floor of the cabin between the two seats, Mr. First? This is all too plain, if you see. There's the aftermath, but just shows the poor fella dropped from a fair height right there. So it is. What? No! But it can't be. It's all lies. My fellow jury members, I think we can all agree that this is clear proof of the defendant's innocence, can't we? I believe we can, yes, sir. It's clear to me now where the filthy rubbish can be found in this courtroom. So, they thought could pull the wool over my eyes, did they? Furiously typing away. I won't tolerate any of the guild's characters being sullied with blood. I won't tolerate it. Oh, I always knew that nice gentleman who gave us that delightful park couldn't have done such a thing. All three then, everyone. 1, 2...
Objection!
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, he ain't liking this. A chilling performance, Mr. McGilded. Oh, and what would you be referring to there now, Lord Van Zieks? A bloodstain on the frame of the skylight. Such evidence is null and void. What? Why? For one extremely simple reason. That smear of blood never existed.
Objection!
What are you talking about? It's there for all to see, and it's clearly blood.
Objection!
I personally attended Scotland Yard's investigation of the omnibus. The officers involved went over the carriage with a fine-tooth comb. So I can say with absolute surety, no such smear of blood existed in the carriage. At least, not until this trial began. But, are you suggesting, Lord Van Zieks, this stain of blood was fabricated, my lord? Yes, and while this court has been in session. You know... What's a palaver? I must say, I didn't expect such crude reasoning from a prosecutor you're standing, Lord Van Zieks. But I'm Magnus McGilded, a fellow known all over the capital for his fine contributions in public life. I don't take kindly to slander. I'll fight it to the bitter end. Even if it's rolling off the tongue of the reaper at the Bailey. Mr. McGilded, I realize that this is your first appearance at court as the accused. However, I am well aware of your involvement behind the scenes, and have a great many affairs of dubious nature. You're very adept when it comes to avoiding getting your own hands dirty. And each time it happens that a case you're involved in is investigated, you adapt the facts. Sorry if you hear that noise, that's my phraser. Adapt the facts? What does that even mean? When you wield a fortune the size of Mr. McGilded's, however ill-gotten it may be, nothing is impossible. Tampering with evidence, manipulating the scene of crime, bribing witnesses. I toast your ability to concoct the most convenient of stories, sir. Tut-tut, Lord Van Zieks. This will not do, to be sure. What now, counsel? Oh, no. I think it's fair to say, this does all sound like a rather far-fetched excuse by a desperate man. The blood on the sky didn't exist, you say? But, if you will cast your minds back, is it not true that the omnibus has been in the courtroom the entire time? How could anyone have possibly put a smear of blood in it without Aurelio and his wife seeing? Isn't that right now, Counsel? And it's true. The omnibus has been in full view the entire time that court's been in session. Well, no, it hasn't. My learned friend. Here's to hearing your opinion on this matter, in your own words. As you wish. Could someone has tampered with the omnibus during this trial? If you ask me, I think... Yeah. Let's be honest. There was a moment where we were out of the courtroom. It could have been possible. And thinking about that, yeah, honestly, yeah, I don't like where this is going. As a defense lawyer, it's my job to advocate for the defendant as best I can. But still, I feel as though there's something even more important at stake here. There is no evidence to suggest the defendant did as my learned friend suggests. However, in terms of having the opportunity to carry out the alleged tampering, there is one possibility. Oh? Good gracious! Let's find yourself, Counsel. Yeah. Yes, there is. It seems my learned Nipponi's friend has no intention of running from this deceit. Deceit? I'm sure everyone still remembers clearly the recess that we were forced to take as a result of the smoke grenade fired by the witness currently in the stand, Miss Gina Lestrade. Yeah, that's literally how we ended. Well, not the last part, because I'm recording long enough to split this into two. But certainly we ended one part with this. Yeah. So everybody left the courtroom. And yeah, somebody could have come in here to tamper with the omnibus. The courtroom was full of smoke, and everyone was thrown into confusion. All of us were made to leave this chamber. In that brief interval, under the veil of smoke and in all the chaos, it could have been possible to steal inside the omnibus. Oh boy. I bet you he's mad. Are you wise? What are you trying to pull, you rotten feckless gouger? Feckless gouger? You're supposed to be defending me. 'Tis a wicked plot. 'Tis a plot to undermine me, so it is. Whatever you think this is, it changes nothing. The facts are the same. After this courtroom was evacuated earlier as a result of the smoke grenade, a number of inconsistencies materialized in relation to the omnibus. Inconsistencies such as, to start with, the storage compartment underneath the rear passenger seat. When the police investigated the omnibus, this compartment was full of the driver's items. Secondly, we have the smear of blood on the edge of the skylight. As I have said, that was not present at the start of the trial this morning. Yeah, I would not have even noticed that. Unfortunately, Lord Van Zieks, no one is able to corroborate your claims. That's true. When the omnibus was first wheeled out, both the storage compartment and the skylight were shut. Accordingly, I'm afraid to say, we cannot establish with any certainty this evidence is the result of tampering or not. Indeed, my lord, no doubt there was not a single person who saw fit to verify such things. What do you think? Sorry? About the omnibus, is there anything else unusual about the omnibus? Yeah, honestly, thinking about it, Yeah, I said this before. It's not just like, again, with the storage compartment, I don't even remember if I checked that. With the skylight, that only came open just within a few minutes, so I could not have checked that. But then there's the blood on the floor. I'm damn certain that wasn't there before. My lord? Yes, counsel? There is one further inconsistency. A mark that surely could not have been present at the start of the trial. What? What in the devil's name are you going to say now? If you dare betray me, you little maggot, you better start watching your... Oh. Silence, McGilded. The court awaits the defense's clarification. This trial keeps swinging one way and then the other. I have no idea what's the truth and what's deception. What am I supposed to believe here? I shall have to ask you to elaborate, counsel. Alright, let's say it. It's the blood on the floor. If we consider that the victim fell through the skylight onto the floor of the cabin, you would certainly expect to find signs of blood where he landed. But as far as I recall, this bloodstain on the cabin floor was not there when the omnibus was first brought into the courtroom. Good lord! Yes, I do believe you're correct, counsel. Well said. Although, as advocate for the defense, one might say that was a very careless slip of the tongue. Well, truth ain't always pretty, isn't it? I believe that bloodstain on the floor is a decisive piece of evidence. But the question is whether that evidence is genuine, or whether it was unlawfully fabricated by someone. I feel compelled to admit that there's at least a possibility that the evidence is fake. What do we make of this? Oh, you're pissed off. This trial is over. Mr. McGilded? I've done everything I possibly can to cooperate with the court. But 'tis all over now. But you're the defendant. Yes, it is over, I tell you! Memory, recollection, what people think they saw is all a nonsense. Facts are what counts, and the fact is that bloodstain is there now. Well, and over the course of this desperate trial, long and extremely drawn out as it has been, that good-for-nothing Reaper the Bailey has failed to present any decisive evidence at all. I'm scandalized, so I am. I thought better of Lord Van Zeeks. Well, my lord? I must concur with the defendant. The unaffirmed recollections of an individual cannot stand as evidence. At this moment in time, the particular bloodstain in question is very much in existence, and in the absence of any credible method by which to prove its alleged previous non-existence. I regret to say that it would be improper for this trial to continue. Your lordship can't be serious. Lord Radzeets, what is your position? The prosecution, my lord, has no further witnesses or evidence to present. Very well. In that case, as I believe we have explored every possible avenue in this matter, I shall proceed to my adjudication. As a formality, I'm of course obliged to confirm the defense first. What formality? As things stand at the moment, it would seem Mr. McGilded will be found not guilty. Yes, which would mean we've won. Is that really the right outcome here? I don't know. Is it really alright for the trial to come to an end now? with all these unexplained inconsistencies? Counsel for the defense, your closing statement, please. Yes, my lord. The defense believes... Yeah. We gotta be honest. Yeah, he could be. I am here in this courtroom today to advocate for the defense of my client, Mr. McGilded. However, at this moment in time, I cannot in all good conscience attest fully to the defendant's innocence. What are you saying, man? Without any question, there is no conclusive evidence to prove the defendant is guilty. However, there is also no conclusive evidence to prove that he is innocent. Good gracious me! Yeah, we're saying it. This is an unprecedented behavior, counsel. A defense lawyer calling the accused's innocence into question? Are you of sound mind? I can't really laugh in Irish. Oh, it was a grand decision to appoint you as my lawyer, it was. A grand decision. What? I must say, I didn't expect such quite an exciting spectacle at the end there. But still, here, have this for your troubles. Your job here is done, fella. And some fine work you've done, so you have. What do you mean? 'Tis just as right honourable gentleman so succinctly put it before. The trial can't go on anymore. And your closing statement there was, how did he put it now? Nothing more than a formality. Yes, you are... I really don't know what to make of all this. Was the evidence we've seen genuine? Or was it fake? His lordship would be fuming, and the unsightly rubbish should be disposed of promptly, as I said. Just typing away. The stinking rich are always guilty of something. You... Words! I feel terribly ashamed that I ever doubted that lovely man who gave us the lovely park. Now the proceedings have unfolded in this way, I am compelled to declare a premature end to this trial. Furthermore, the court must accept the defendant's plea. I thank you kindly, my lord. I hereby pronounce the verdict of this court. But we still haven't determined if the blood-stain in the omnibus is genuine or not. We don't know if these witnesses are telling the truth or a pack of lies. We have no idea about the truth. Lord Van Zieks? My lord, the case made by the prosecution was flawed, plain and simple. Well, I guess being away for a number of years will do that to you. Out of practice, I guess. If indeed the omnibus presented as evidence was tampered with, prosecution is at fault for allowing such a disgraceful perversion of justice to take place. My sincerest apologies, my lord.
Objection.
But wait! When we were evacuated from the courtroom, Lord Van Zieks ordered the evidence to be secured. I'm afraid the prosecution cannot shun responsibility in this matter. That's so unfair! The culpability of the defendant has not, at the present time, been established by this court. Consequently, the jury will not be required to proffer judgment. What? So y'all are useless then. Well, Lord Van Zieks, it's been a pleasure short as for you, my dear fella. I couldn't have asked for a better defense. Do you mean to tell me this has all been a grand waste of time? Yeah, pretty much. 'Tis a lot of land, my good man. If you'd like to pursue this matter further, you can always go ahead and try to change the law. Magnus McGilded. Good grief, you've more to say to me, have you? Just one thing. A warning. This is far from over. No, something to be looked forward to then. Everybody pronounced the defendant Mr. Magnus McGilded not guilty. Which I don't know, man. But I will say, from my first case here in Britain, this was definitely a way to begin. Everybody's got something to say. Yeah, for the first case in Britain, what a hell of an introduction. I'm definitely looking forward to the rest of this. With the court in pandemonium for the second time that day, the judge delivered his verdict. And my first ever trial in Great Britain came to an abrupt end. With the defendant being found not guilty, ostensibly a victory for us. Or maybe in some sense a Pyrrhic victory. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it, though. Well, a long-ass trial. That certainly was a long trial, I'll say. Ah, yes, it was. Your first ever trial on foreign soil, and your first victory. It was a wonderful performance. My heartfelt congratulations. And to you too, Mrs. Otto. Thank you for your assistance. I suppose we should be happy. Yeah. The trouble is, we're still completely in the dark about what actually happened. Well, we didn't have enough time. But isn't it wrong? I mean, who was actually responsible for Mr. Mason's death? We don't even know that. The sole aim of the defense is to obtain a verdict that exonerates the defendant. You carried out your duty to perfection. I'm guessing that's Magnus. Hi, that you did. Mr. McGilded? Ah, and that girl's with him too. Well, it seems the stories are true. Oh, what stories? How about the 6 enormous fireworks that do be letting off when there's a verdict of not guilty? I'm sure you must have seen them now. Spectacular, wouldn't you say? Yes, definitely. That verdict was a sight to behold, and to be sure it was. And I have you to thank, I suppose, for having the opportunity to see it. Yeah, laugh it up, rich boy. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not sure I really did anything. What on earth is saying, fella? How'd I walk out if they're a free man, then? I don't think it was so much thanks to me as down to your planning. You're a straight talking fella, aren't you? I must say, you had me astray in the head there once or twice. But you're young and headstrong. Just watered under the bridge. Congratulations, Mr. McGilded, on having your name cleared. But nothing's resolved. There's only one thing that matters to me. Oh? They've all seen that I didn't do that odious and absent deed. 'Tis grand, is it not? I suppose it is. Then the fine fellows of Scotland Yard can take matters in their hand and sort out any wee details. They'll see it what it is. They'll get to the truth. I've absolute faith in them, so I have. After all, I do be providing a good number of their wages with all the taxes I pay. Oh, of course. It's not that funny. So then, as we agreed of our hand, 1,000 guineas for your troubles, fella. Oh, no, I couldn't possibly accept that much. Ah, be whist? Wait, be whist? What? I don't know. I be west. Yeah, humble people area. You from the east. Well, if you insist. But have this, just tell it all. It is ever for a reward. Mr. Magnus McGilded? Everything is ready, sir. If you'd like to follow me to the courtroom. Eh? Come again? What's this, officer? This owner now is led to believe. I hope it's not inconvenient, sir. There were some changes to the schedule. Well, I must be making tracks now. This is time for the inspection. Sorry, what inspection? They're going to examine the omnibus again. So I'm told. I asked if I could be present for it myself. They're going to examine it again? Now? Naturally, I'm under no obligation to take part in any more of this matter now. As an upstanding member of London society, I do be doing my best to help out where I can. 'Tis a gentleman's duty, so it is. So then, fare thee well. It was an absolute pleasure meeting yous. I hope you have a whale of a time while you're studying here in Great Britain. Bye. And there he goes, a free man. Hi. Oh, I forgot she was here too. Now you don't need to be shooting at me. Now hang on now. Don't move! Whereas I want to say, get a move on. It really does take forever to load that thing. Mr. Strahd, would you mind putting that thing down? You're a grown-up. Sorry? I hate all grown-ups. There you are. Who is that? Oh, God. Oh, God. How am I going to do a voice for her? Oh, God. Oh, my God. I can't. Oh. Right. Yeah, I remember seeing you from the translated playthrough. I know who you are. Oh, my God. Oh, crap. I have to, like, little girl British voice. This, oh god, I'll workshop this. Naughty, naughty, running off like that. Is this some kind of picnic? Who's this little girl now? And taking that with you as well. I was looking forward to the trial run of my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Ha! Oh, do you want to play? You won't beat me. Excuse me, but who are you? Oh, good day to you. I'm, well, the inventor, I suppose, of that machine. The inventor? Well, no smoke grenades are so dull, don't you agree? Why, white, and more white. If you had to be shrouded in smoke, it could at least be a pretty color, I thought to myself. Do we have to be shrouded in smoke, though? At all? I just took my eyes off her for a moment whilst I was changing to a different omnibus, and she pinched it. Luckily, I fit it with a telegraphic beacon. What's it? What? I have no idea what this girl is talking about. Anyway, you're coming with me now. Back to my laboratory. What for? To apologize, of course, silly. To my technician. What? You mean... say sorry? You must say sorry when you've done something wrong. Surely an adult has told you that before. An adult? I don't listen to no adults. Come along then, follow me. Fine, have it your way. Oh good. You see, I knew you'd want to do the right thing in the end. I'm fairly sure that what she wants is not to get shot by that massive gun of yours. I'll be leaving now then. Bye-bye. I'm so sorry for all the fuss. Cool, bye. She was a lively one, yeah. That voice strap does not work, but I'll practice it in the meantime. No, anyways. Well, do you think perhaps we ought to be on our way now too? Yes, you're right. But where to? Oh, we haven't had time to find a place to stay. No sooner had we arrived in London than we had to rush here. All traveling cases are still with the bailiff. I was originally planning to spend the day in search of lodgings. but at this late hour in the day, I'm afraid we may be out of luck. Don't worry though, I have a plan. If the worst comes to worst, I've heard of a lovely park where we could spend the night. Please tell me you're not thinking McGilded Park. I know it'll be maybe a little chilly this time of year, but our youthfulness will see us through. I'm not so sure about that. I think a midwinter London night will freeze a young person's solid just as easily as an elderly one. Oh dear, it doesn't sound agreeable. Now I'm starting to regret turning Mr. McGilded down. That 1,000 guineas would have paid for a lovely warm room. Or mansion. Yeah. And so, the trial to determine my worthiness for the study tour was over by the end of our first day in London. However, as we were soon to learn, there were more trying times ahead, just as the Reaper of the Bailey had warned. The case was far from over. Yeah? Oh.
What's going on? Get the fire brigade! Water
Oh, shit! Oh, okay then.
How did this happen?
I don't know, sir. By the time I got here, it was already engulfed.
No one was supposed to be allowed in here before we started investigating.
Oh, shit.
Oh, good God. There's someone in there.
This can't be.
Did you do it? I'm gonna say Magnus McGilded is one crispy Irishman now. Well, that ends that then. Well, so ends episode 3 of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Next time, we begin The Adventure of the Clouded Kokoro, episode 4. See you guys then. Take care, everybody.